How's everybody doing? Good afternoon. Just chilling, right? On the way home, doing a job down south. I figured out how at y'all, right? And that's when the phone rings. Ain't that shit?
Proceed on I-15 North.
Business calls, even when it's not business, it still calls. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I'm just chilling, man. Very happy to be working, really, at this particular time because the economy has gotten kind of rough since the whole, stuff and everything. And, so now we're back to normal. So, yeah, we had a kind of interesting conversations with everybody. People talking about the whole Will Smith thing. I like to look at the esoteric view of it. I like to look at the big picture. I think my brother is more humiliated, like I said before, by Jada than anything else. And he's acting it all out in funny and strange ways. You have to really look at your fulfillment as a person. And I think that's why first dates are important. If you are, I think it was Kevin Samuels that mentioned if a man asks you out on a date, he's asking you for sex. Maybe in one way, this is true. But if a man asks you out on a date, seriously, on a serious date, then he should be looking for more than just sex. Right? You should be trying to see if there's a potential for peace, peaceful, harmonious coexistence. And I think that's important. That is essential. You have to be able to sit in silence and just be pleased and happy with each other's company. If you can't establish that from the very early stage of the relationship, then you're not going to have that throughout the relationship. And if you don't have it throughout the relationship, then you're going to either get accustomed to to living at that level of dis-ease in your life, and that's going to translate over into other aspects of your life, or you're going to simply find another relationship within which you can feel that sense of ease, that sense of comfort. And I think, maybe some people, a lot of people, tend to settle for the latter. They settle for not having a real grounded sense of presence in their relationship. And you got to remember, families are created out of relationships. People are created out of relationships, right? That's what you're doing when you're in a heterosexual relationship, especially in marriage. You're in the business of making people. You're in the business of manufacturing people and loving those people and raising those people to the point where they can become self-sufficient and where they can survive in the world. The thing is, for a man gets to the point in his life where he is financially capable, right? He is masculinely in his 40s, 50s, right? In the later stages of life. And a woman is most fertile to reproduce in her younger stages of life. So that makes that May-September match really ideal for building families. I see my man Tariq Ali. Shout out to Tariq Ali, building quite a big family. He's got babies and a couple babies and babies on the way. I think that's a very admirable thing. I think that's very remarkable. for a man who doesn't disclose his age. And as you can see, I'm very busy with parenthood. I got laundry and gym bags and all kind of stuff in the car, books. When you reach that point in life where, you want to share not only your financial success, but the peace in your heart with the future generations, with future human beings. And those of us who are lucky enough to find love in a manner that allows us to procreate should take advantage of that opportunity and do so. But like I said, it starts from the peace in your heart, and it starts from the peace in your relationship, right? You have to be able to sit in peace without it being a challenge, without it being a battle, without it being a struggle, without it being, a pissing contest, right? You don't want that energy, because with that energy, the kids grow up confused. They don't grow up. It's a little bit more personally here on this channel, what I call the Orange channel, because I think I got some things to say that people need to hear. I think there are a lot of people that are going to identify with the personal, political, legal battles that I happen to be going through in my life, and I think there are some people that need to be exposed. I think there are some atrocious things happening right now within our institutions, right? Within the institutions that are established to help us. I think there's a lot of corruption, a lot of blatant corruption. And although I'm not looking forward to it, I think it may fall within my hands, the responsibility to expose it. Because, I'm strong, but the next victim may not be, right? And the previous victims probably were not as strong, at least. And this has to happen. But not on this video. I just want you to subscribe, hit the like, hit the bell for notification, comment, share, all of that stuff. And look for the other Devin Lockett channel, as well as the Biomed RX TV channel here on YouTube. Because we're going to start talking about this kind of stuff. I want you to also subscribe to my son's channel, Kai Lockett, here on YouTube. He goes live just about every day, and when he's not going live, we go live on the therapies that we do at the Biomedics Health Center. I think if you subscribe to this channel, you've probably already seen me on this channel performing high peak performance neural feedback on my own head. Believe me, it's a life-changing therapy. It's a discipline. Neural feedback is like anything else, right? You have to do it repetitively and keep your sessions preferably in close interval with each other to get the maximum shift out of cognitive function. And I've gone through several shifts. I've got several thousand hours of neural feedback on my head, to be honest with you. The effects are cumulative. So you live in a good vibration after so many neurofeedback sessions. You don't have the same stress response as everyone else. You don't have the same, you're not prone to depression. You're not prone to getting angry or whatever, or emotional instability or anything like that. It's a whole different world. And then it makes a lot of people who are in your life, maybe a little discomforted or a little uneasy or a little off kilter, because if you had any level of codependency in your relationship, and we all do, with a certain individual, and then you take away the emotional triggers, right? You take away the dysregulation that led you to emotional triggering, or the neocortical dysregulation, and or you take away you process the repressed energy around memories, right? And emotions, repressed emotions. And you can do that through alpha theta neurofeedback. Once you get that done, then you're a different person. You're the same person, but you're a better person. You're the same person, but you're not emotionally reactionary. And so, people who knew how to push your buttons before, or people who thought they knew how to push your buttons before, they don't have buttons to push, right? They don't have those things. So I'm taking you with me on this cruise. Just going live because I'm not in my studio to go live. So showing you the inside of my junky car. I'm gonna clean up the car tomorrow. I think I'll take a laundry day tomorrow, actually. Might be a good idea. Prepare for the weekend, right? Prepare for the weekend and prepare for the month ahead. Yes, indeed.
In 1 mile, keep right onto I-10 West.
That sounds like my cue to end this live, because I am 1 mile away from my exit. And then I will be in the office, in which place I will go live again. So thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. I would like everyone...
Keep right onto I-10 West. And then in 0.2 of a mile, keep left.
Only sexy. I want everyone to stay blessed, and I want everyone to stay healthy. All right? Let me get off of here before I have an accident trying to drive and talk to you guys.